Hey y'all, today is April the 1st, 2023, and I am going to give you all a clip of the first quarter of 2023, my daily flip. I do have a video that is kind of going to be kind of piecemeal together. I did review all three pieces of it that I had, and then there's going to be a fourth piece of some of my planning. It did have some good information in there, so I decided to go ahead and keep it in there. I've already done that. And so I said that once the month was over with, I would give y'all a flip of the whole entire 3 months. So I'm gonna do that. This is my these are Filofax dailies, and this is the first 3 months. Just so y'all can see, this is a pretty thick planner, and I have big hands, y'all, so it's pretty thick. My fingers are really beat up. I have lots of hangnails and stuff. They're super dry. As a matter of fact, let me just squeeze a little lotion on them right now while I'm talking to y'all. So I am going to give y'all this flip, and then I'm going to try and do the rest of that other video that I did do, and go ahead and load that one. I have a lot of stuff today. I don't have my Aprils in yet, so right after this video I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna stick my Aprils in. And I think what I'm going to do is do April, May, and June. I'm going to go ahead and put them all in. At first I was going to leave the previous month in and just take like April out, but I honestly don't refer back to them that much unless I'm looking for a memory or something, any big events or something. I typically have that on my index in my A5, so I can go and look on that. So I'm gonna pull those out so I can have those ready to go in once I've finished filming. I don't know. I might keep March in and just put April and May in. We'll see. Y'all will see that on an upcoming video once I take them out and see what I feel like or how I feel at the end of this, because I might have to go back and look at some things, but I can also just write them down and then incorporate them into, you know, the rest of the weekly. So anyway, this is on my dailies. Started with December the 30th, 2022. I'm not going to go through everything on here because I do have flips of, I want to say, each of the months except for March on here. So March, I'll probably try and go through that quite a bit, but I do have some updates of March filmed. But this was my first time using the Filofax dailies, and I actually enjoy them quite a bit. They are open enough just not to give me too much of structure, because the structure does bother me. I was using some dailies. I started using them off and on periodically in 2022, and here are some dailies that, oh, I thought I did. Yes. See, these have too much structure for me. They have too many sections, and I feel like I'm bound to those sections. So I actually like a more open floor plan that I can use. See? But anyway, so I like the Filofax. Another reason I like the Filofax is because I did know that they were thin, because I have used the weeklies before and the monthlies before in Filofax. So my assumption was that the dailies would be as thin as those, and they are. So I do like that because I do feel like it keep the chunk down just a little bit. Like I was able to get the whole 3 months in here, and I can still turn the pages. Might be tight, but I can still turn them. And I know that I need to clean some of this out. I'm just lazy and don't. Okay, so anyway, it started with December 30th, 2022. Again, I'm not going to go through everything. I'm just going to kind of flip through it, and then I might call out a couple of things on a page or something like that, but I'm not going to go through everything. Uh, this was a ink test. I put Inspired Blue into a Kaweco Sport that had a broad nib on it, and you can see that it's I guess it's broader than a medium for sure. We had a party that day. I put a little angry face because my husband did not go. Um, looks like it rained on that day. I used my Ember cup, and I said that it works very well. It was a gift from my son for Christmas. I'm not for sure if that was my first time using it that day, but I believe it was. And I actually like it. I use it quite a bit. Looks like it rained again on that day. I caught Chic Sparrow. I have it marked off. I've seen a couple of spots where I marked it off that my sons fed the dogs. Here I put paid, and what I did pay. Made a note about my sister coming down and getting some music equipment and stuff so we can start decluttering my mom's house. Had a Kohl's return. I purchased a new pen. This one, as a matter of fact, I need to clean it out. I have these 3 pens that need to be cleaned out, so I have them stuck here because that's one of the things I'm going to be doing today. And after I finish this video and putting in my new dailies, I'm going to go and clean those. I love Planner Monkey Co. stickers. I just wish our sheets were bigger. Looks like I filmed that day. I scheduled a sonogram. Some training. I got a sweet freckle design. I got that order in. Mom's appointment. Somebody's birthday right there. I wonder why I don't have a balloon or something there. My husband took his NCLEX this day, and he found out he passed his NCLEX on this day. Track my blood pressure up there. I made a note to get the wood out of the garage because we had bought some when it was cold, and we bought too much. And I did not want no creepy crawlers to come in and think they're supposed to take up house in the wood. My dad was in the hospital, and it looks like he was released home. So yeah. And I planned just about every day. I had my sonogram and I had some bleeding. That's what that's for. I cooked that day. And then this is the day because the next day I was supposed to be on campus, I believe. My son's first day of nursing school. No, this was after the sonogram. So that Friday was when I went in, I think, to the office. Went to go see my dad, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law, and then our neighbors down in the country. Raining. Oh, this was a memory. It was raining when I got home, and the husband had drove up just before me. I was sitting in the car on the phone with my friend talking to her, and he had drove up just before me, and he got the umbrella and walked over to the car to get me. I thought that was so sweet. My husband received a part-time job, paramedic at Methodist. I cooked pasta Mardi Gras, which is pasta with a rose sauce or rosé sauce, which is like some type of marinara or spaghetti sauce and cream sauce mixed, and shrimp, chicken, and sausage. Lots of garlic, and other herbs and stuff. But anyway, I cooked it here at the house. We always get that when we go to Papados, and I actually made it here at home. Chicken, sausage, and shrimp. I printed my. Oh, did I do that? Oh, where are they? Yes, I did print it and I did use it. That's my gift card from work. I was supposed to wash hair here, but I did not end up washing it here. So yeah, y'all see, it's lots of stuff. Just putting down what I did throughout the day. Whether it's paying bills, taking out the trash, telling my boys to take out the trash, recording some memories down, or whatever. This is the day that I had my colonoscopy. I know that because I had hydrate on the day before. This is the day that I went into office because I was wondering how I was going to be. If I would be okay to go in the office. They told me I would, and I was. So that was great. It's just notes on there. I could probably throw it away. And then, like I said, you all have seen that. That's a memory there. My sister in California called me and told me they were going to be closing on a house. They had purchased a house. So that was cool. This is me making out a schedule for my boys to go and feed the dogs. And then I ended up not doing it. And then I've just done that just in the last 2 or 3 days. This was Super Bowl. It was a baby shower also on that day. We had kava for lunch. I think that was my first time having kava was on this day, and it was very good. This was Valentine's Day here. My husband got me some roses and a gift card from Amazon. I wanted the plants. I did not water the plants. Okay. We went on campus this day for some type of like a retreat. I started the Upshaws with my husband, and we watched. Oh, I looked at Instagram and I watched Shotgun Wedding. That's what I was looking for, was that. My son had his third nursing test today. See, like this, I probably won't be tracking anymore because I was just writing it down because those were his first couple of tests. His 2 more wrote down. He had them back to back in here. But now that he's in the groove and he knows and stuff like that, I don't be so excited and anxious for him at the same time, I guess. So yeah, I was writing that kind of stuff down for him. Got back cold here, looks like. Had a headache, and I had been having some headaches, quite a few. As a matter of fact, I need to put them on my tracker, which I think I have been keeping up with that pretty good, but in case I haven't. And then here is where my husband started Methodist. Went to Quater for lunch with my son. Both of us work from home, and so for lunch, well, he gets off at like 11 or 12. So for lunch, we went and got Quater, and he went with me. So that was nice. Yeah, this is nice, y'all. My cousin or sister cousin, her father passed on this day. Okay. And then March, we are into March. March was horrible, y'all. The first 2 weeks of March was not a good month for me and my sister. And my mom ended up in the hospital. She was there for 2 weeks, and it was just a horrible week for us. So I have two. I had to get the tags, which I did do that. I can use this. I watched Chris Rock's Selective Outrage. Despite what people say, it was actually good. Memories here. Memories here. And then more back to planning here. That was the first few days that my mom was in the hospital back there. I did wash my hair on this day. Yeah. Memory. Birthday there. Memory here. Memory here. Memory here and here. So this is how my dailies are looking, and I absolutely love them, y'all. Here I said I wanted to follow up on the RDC position, and I did. The position actually should be posted next week. Because it didn't get posted that week, it actually got posted this week. I was sick, and then this day I believe my husband got sick. All of us were sick. My son and them was sick all of this week. Yeah, so it went through all of us. I think it was the flu. We didn't get checked for it. We did get, make sure we did the COVID testing and stuff, but we didn't get checked for flu. Here I finished Shadow and Bone with my husband. That was something we picked up together, and it was really good. I liked it a lot. Me and my husband like a lot of sci-fi, gothic, Greek-like movies. So, and this is this week. I didn't do a lot of stickers and stuff like that. I was bare bones this week. I had meetings every single day this week, and it was back-to-back meetings. Like, I didn't fill in all the meetings that I had in between here and stuff. So it was a lot of meetings this week, this whole entire week. This one I didn't even much fill it in at all. I need to go in and fill in all of the meetings here. Wednesday, I think I had one more meeting here, and the rest of these, this one, it was a bad week, y'all, as far as meetings. So I kind of, this day I shut it down. This day I got off about 6:30. This day 4:57, I was out of there. And then this is yesterday, which was the last day of the month. And me and my husband sat and we watched Wakanda Forever. He thought Avatar, Way of the Water or something like that was out, but it wasn't. So we watched this because we hadn't watched it, and then we started the second season of Bel-Air, which looks like it's only 3 of those. So that is it, y'all. That's it. Now what I'm going to do is, like I said, put my Aprils in. My April and May's for sure. Maybe my April, May, and June, and just take all of these out. I'm not for sure yet. I haven't decided quite on that. But yeah. Just going back through them. I hope y'all enjoyed this. And I actually got done a lot faster than what I thought I was going to. So that's good. That's only because I didn't go through every single thing though, and I know that. And I know some people, like my best friend, she's OCD basically. And she can't, this is too much for her, not for me. And I like other people's, the ones who do really neat planning, like, what's her name? Lindsay Scribbles. It's very neat and organized, and Tiffany plans, but that's not how I plan. I don't have time to make it pretty. I don't. It's lucky that it's getting down on the paper. So I put it down on the paper. I put it anywhere that I can get it on the paper, and then I highlight it, mark it off, circle it, whatever it is that I need to make it bigger, to call it to my attention. Yeah. So planning it's what I consider to be valuable, because I guess my planning, I've always made some type of little memory in there. So it's not always been planning, but it's not like a journal either. And one time my cousin, she was over, I think I told this on one of my other videos, but she was over, and back in 1993, we had a wreck. That was the first wreck I had ever been in. First wreck she had ever been in. And she had to get some records for something for her hospital. For the hospital, and for medical. She had to get some kind of records. And she was trying to remember when that wreck occurred. And because I had that information, I went back to one of the planners that I had back then, and I knew around the time that it should have been in, and I was able actually to find it and tell her the date that we had that wreck. So that was in 1993, y'all, and it is 2023. So that lets you know how valuable planning can be. That was 30 years ago. All right, y'all. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one. And I hope you all enjoy your Saturday. I'm going to try and enjoy mine, even though I'm going to be spending some of it cleaning, and I hate cleaning. But, yeah, it's something that needs to be done. And I think that this is the first week that we've been kind of back to normal and stuff. So all of the things that I've been letting go, I need to actually work on them. Y'all have a good one. I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.